Hi, I'm Joe Harris, and this is the method I use to attach I-cord. As you can see, I have a sample here. I started this sample using waste yarn and casting on. You can use whatever method you want, and then work your item to the end. In this case, I used an inside-out double knitting technique. This can be used for single knitting also. When you get to the end, then you would take your I-cord yarn. In this case, I'm using a contrasting yarn so it can be seen easier. I also changed to a larger size needle. I slipped these stitches to a needle 1 or 2 sizes larger than the finished item. You would then take your I-cord yarn and cast on 3 stitches on the right side needle and slip these stitches to the left-hand needle. The reason that you do that is so that the working yarn will be the 3rd stitch in. You don't want it on the very end stitch, you want it on the 3rd stitch. You then knit the first 2 stitches, and you want to pull these first couple stitches a little tighter than you would normally. Knit the 2nd stitch. Then the 3rd stitch, you'd want to slip that knitwise. And then of the 2 stitches, first 2 stitches of the item, slip those purlwise. And then you'll pick up the 3 slip stitches and knit through the back loop so you come up with 1 stitch from the 3, and you'll have 3 stitches on your right hand needle. You'll then transfer these stitches to your left hand needle and basically repeat this same process along the entire row, except you'll only use 1 stitch as your purl slip stitch. The reason for that is that if you didn't decrease 1 stitch, you would have a splayed effect like this at the ends of the item. Decreasing then makes that a little bit easier to see as a straight edge. So to continue, you would then knit the first 2 stitches, slip the first stitch knitwise, slip the 2nd stitch purlwise, and then knit the 2 stitches through the back loop. Then slip the stitches over and repeat one more time. Knit the first 2 stitches, slip the first stitch knitwise, slip the 2nd stitch purlwise, and knit the 2 stitches together through the back loop. As you can see, this is starting to form an I-cord chain at the back of the work. You'll then repeat this until you get to the last 2 stitches of the row. Now I'm ready to work the next corner decrease. So as before, I'll knit the first 2 stitches, slip the next stitch knitwise, and slip the last 2 stitches purlwise. Then I will knit the 3 stitches through the back loop. Now that I'm at the corner, what I do is I will slip these 3 stitches to my left needle again and knit these, but not attach them to the item itself. This will basically turn the corner so that it will lay flat when you finish, when you lay the item down. So now we are ready to start the next side, and actually I should have left these on the right needle. Before you work the next side, what you'll do is you'll need to pick up the stitches along the left side and then slip your stitches over and continue until you get to the corner, the next corner. I'm now at the corner, so I'll turn the corner as I did before by just knitting the 3 I-cord stitches and slipping the stitches back to the left needle. As you notice, I have now removed the waste yarn and slipped the live stitches back on the needle. I'll then do the decrease at the edge like I've done on the other corners. Again, knit the 2 stitches, slip it knitwise, slip the next 2 purlwise, and knit through the back loop. Then I'll finish this by going to the end of the row, do the decrease, do the corner, turning the corner, pick up the stitches, and end here by binding off, just like you would any other knitted item, and weave the 2 ends of the I-cord together, and then weave in the yarn ends. So this is how you would work the attached I-cord.